clone of a teen heartthrob. If you want to really screw up a young adult mind, try finding out on your 20th birthday that you are not really human. Well, you can say that I'm genetically human, but I'm not original. Let me elaborate. I once heard someone on a TV show say, "You're the only you in this world, so make the best of it," or something like that. Still not getting it? I'm trying to figure out how to say it without making it seem, well, freaky. I was not born the way most humans are born, coming out of a mother. I was made in a laboratory. Yeah, I said it. I was made in a freaking lab. How did I find this out? Well, let me tell you, when your face is in a magazine and you don't recall ever modeling, you start to put two and two together. Wait, now you're thinking that I could have a twin brother, right? Because that's what I thought. Reuniting with my long lost twin would have been the best moment of my life. Well, wrong again. And don't think for a second I thought I was a clone at first. Because trust me, I'm not crazy. At least, not yet. Let me give you the short version of the story. I was raised in a group home with a bunch of other kids. We never went outside. All I knew is that we were underground. When I asked about the outside, they said, "The outside is not ready for freaks like you." I think it was the goat-faced doctor who said that. I honestly don't remember all the names of the white coats. We're only freaks because you made us freaks. You know what the outside shouldn't see? I retorted. Your face. I mean, seriously, when was the last time you had a shave? And get haircuts from a blind man doesn't count. Man, was he mad. His face scrunched up. "You insignificant little weasel, get out of my sight before I do something I probably won't regret. I hope we can get rid of you soon." "Why don't you? I can live the rest of my life without seeing your ugly face every day." With that, he lost his temper and tried to attack me, but I deflected his punch and forced his hand behind his back. He bit my arm in retaliation and I screamed out in pain. I kicked him away and was ready to brawl, but to my dismay, I was restrained by a guard who leaped out from the corner of the hallway and grabbed me from behind. I was thrashing and pushing him off. Two more guards came to restrain me, and that's when someone pulled a syringe out to stab me. Unfortunately for them, I was too quick and used their syringe to stab them. One guard fell on the floor, passed out, and the other looked as if he wanted to kill me. He got up ready to come at me again. Then a voice broke the tension. "Alright everyone, that's enough." I didn't have to turn around to know who it was. Dr. Daniels. The only white coat who can actually stand me. He was the head of this underground lab. "Jet, you have caused enough trouble, so get out of here and go to your room," he commented. "Tish, whatever. I don't want to stay in the same room with Ghostface anyways." I knew the comment was nasty, but I did not feel bad at all. I heard them talk as I left. "Doctor, I don't know why we keep him. We should just liquidate him and Richard, I don't want to hear another comment about that boy. We're keeping him, even if I have to get rid of you." I didn't know what they were talking about, nor did I really care. What I really wanted right then was some food. Dinner wasn't for 2 hours, so my choices were to starve or steal. Stealing sounded good. I walked down a couple of halls to a couch at the end. I lifted the cushions to get a white lab coat which I had stolen a while back. I also hid a mask and a doctor's cap. Dressed in all that, I went into the kitchen. Surprisingly, no one was there. I actually decided to go healthy and grab the baby carrots. Might as well share with the munchkins. The children's floor was near the offices of the white coats, for the particular reason of attending to the kiddies quicker if something went wrong. They packed about 10 children in one room due to the lack of space. Right when I went into the room, all the big eyes stared right at me, mostly looking at the baby carrots in my right hand. I put my finger in front of my mouth, signaling that they should be quiet. They received the hint and walked up to me and put their little hands up. These little kids were so cute and obedient that I had to give them two. One girl with the big brown eyes looked up at me. "Thank you," she whispered. I patted her on the head. "You're welcome." I hated this place. Always do this, wear that, follow these rules. It was terrible, but it was bearable. I was fed 3 times a day with the occasional stealing of snacks. I had my fair share of entertainment. Discovery Channel, health magazines, basketball. I always slept at night knowing that I was still living. No one there really cared what was going on. Don't get me wrong, it sucked that we were being experimented on, but there was nothing we could really do about it.
Created using Powtoon.